the commitments that we make and what we do to follow through on those commitments. I talk to a lot of people that say they want to sell a lot of X, whatever X may be. It might be a service, it might be a product, and I ask them what they've done to market X, and they've done very little. They've thought about it, but they haven't gotten out there and put their information out so that their potential clients can see it. I was talking with somebody recently who's really frustrated because they're not building their list. And what they're doing is they're using strategies that worked a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago that don't work today. The fact of the matter is it's not as easy to build a list today unless you put a lot of money into advertising, into collaborative partnerships, into unique ways of grabbing your audience's attention. Just putting an opt-in up on your website or your blog is not going to do it. You have to have something that solves a specific problem for people. What is it that you do that's going to make a difference for people, and do you have a solution? For example, when I got into the sport of running, I bought everything I could find on running, every book that I could find. I went to Amazon, bought a lot of books, bought Kindle books. I went down to Barnes & Noble and bought books because I wanted to immerse myself in the information. Anything running I was interested in. Now, it was because I had that interest I was willing to invest money in a number of different resources. And what I hear from people is they say, well, there's already books on cooking, or there's already books on sewing, or there's already books on childcare, whatever their expertise may be, and so they don't do anything to get their message out there. The fact is, if you look at the people that you follow, chances are they have a lot of content online. They might have a lot of YouTube videos. They might have podcast shows, their own podcast. Maybe they've been a guest on podcast shows, and it takes more than once to get some visibility. You have to keep putting content out there, but not just any content. It has to be high-value content. So as you create things, ask yourself, am I really creating value for my market, or am I just putting something together to be putting something together? Now, I will tell you, sometimes the discipline of giving yourself a goal, of giving yourself a challenge, can make all the difference in the world. I've been doing my 30-day video challenge for, it's either day 14 or day 16. I kind of lost count on it. And it really doesn't matter because I'm being consistent. And what I do is I have a daily to-do list. I put it at the top of the list so I'm sure to get it done. Now, you might think, well, if you've got the commitment, why would you put it on your to-do list? That which we see, we tend to do more of. So if you don't put something on your list and it's really important, you're probably not going to do it. And what you want to do are those things that are going to get you closer to the outcome that you seek. If you're trying to build a list, what are you doing to create high-value content that people would be willing to opt in for? If you're trying to sell something, what do you have to sell? I've had people say, yeah, I want to sell stuff and I want to make money. And I said, well, what do you have? Well, I don't. Well, how are you going to make money if you don't sit down and create the product that people want? Before you start creating, you need to find out, do people even want it? I've had people that have spent weeks, months, even years creating products that nobody even wanted. You need to know what your market really is interested in. So I really encourage you, by the way, this is Kathleen Gage with Power Up for Profits and Passion for Thriving. I kind of forget to tell you that. And please subscribe to this channel. If you like the information, go through my videos. I've got a lot on book marketing. I've got a lot of online marketing stuff. I've got stuff on health and fitness. These are my passions. These are my interests. And I encourage you, sign up and subscribe because you'll get the updates as they come out. And right now it's every day. And really look at, what are you doing to move you closer to the end result you're looking for? And what are you doing that is holding you back, that is preventing you from achieving your outcome? Again, this is Kathleen Gage with Power Up for Profits and Passion for Thriving, encouraging you, go out, do what you're here to do, make a difference, and have fun in the process.